Yo, yo, yo. What is going on? I'm playing some Reloaded.
And what?
Okay.
What?
Okay. Love you. What's going on, Seven Soldier? How we doing? We got everybody in the chat tonight. Tomorrow's a big fucking day, boys. I don't want to play this fucking game. Bye-bye. Bro, I keep catching myself fucking hitting my left stick instead of the LB button.
Throwing smoke.
Yes, sir. E-Day starts tomorrow, boys. I just want E-Day to be out already. Is that too much? Is that too much to ask for? God, I am sucking right now. Holy shit. Yep, we got a big day tomorrow. Hope everybody's excited. Hope everybody fucking pre-ordered the game so they can get access to the game. The beta. Hey, where you going? Where you going, honey? Oh my. Oh my gosh. There's no way I should have got that kill. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm tweaking. Fuck. You went the complete other way. My insane skill issue is why I don't touch PvP. Bro, it's just like, I'm so happy that like I'm able to play a new Gears game and it plays completely different than everything else, because it felt so different, and like it felt so different and new but still Gears, that like I don't want to play these games anymore. They feel outdated. I'm dead. What's going on, Gears, bruh? Virgil coming into the stream. How we doing? Played E-Day a bit early. It was accidentally launched. Well, it wasn't accidentally launched. They were doing a server test. They were testing the servers. They did the same thing with Reloaded. Wow. What a frag. The fuck just happened? Yeah, E-Day feels really good. Like, it is obviously very different, but it feels like Gears, plays like new. It really does. Where the fuck is this guy? People are trying. God, this feels so old. I just one-shot down him. I'm dead. I'm not dead. That's crazy. There's no way I should have won that fight. Got some members in the chat. Kind of wish I would have like kept playing this game, because then I'd have been a little bit more ready for E-Day. But it's okay. It's okay. I think I need to take vibration off though. Yeah, TC actually listened to the community. How about that? And it wasn't about something stupid. It was something that actually like affects the game, especially the early access. Like people fucking like called out of work. People had PTO and shit specifically for that. So it's like, yeah. Like I was gonna play the game either way, but that's a frag and I'm dead. Wow. That's the most unlucky fucking frag bounce I've ever seen. Wow. Get in there, boys. Okay. Just walk at people, bro. Okay. What's going on, Timmy? How we doing? You missed yesterday's stream, but I watched as a video on my channel, but noticed you said the full game of E-Day would have 4 horde maps. Yeah, I was wrong. It's 3. I don't know what I was thinking. Because, like, Versus is going to be 6. Horde Siege is going to be 3. I don't know what I was thinking for 4. I don't know. But it's okay. It's alright. We're here, right? I'm just gonna walk. Okay. Every time, bro. Every fucking time. Would have been cool to have 4 siege maps. Dude, I've only seen 1 and I'm really happy with the mode. That should tell you something. That alone should tell you something. God, I am so bad at the game. Holy shit. Yeah, I might have gotten mixed up with the 4 invasion bosses, you're right. How long to go? Till tomorrow. 3 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, I like the E-Day music, man. The main theme. I think it sounds really good. Bye-bye. 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 No, it's gonna be both, Deliver. It's gonna be both. It's gonna be Horde and PvP. So you'll get to experience both. No, this isn't E-Day. Oh shit. I am like, this game is such it's so dated, bro. After playing E-Day, I don't ever want to touch this game again. Why are we trying? Just get, bro. Just get in. I was in the hill. I was in the fucking hill. So for me, I'm on Eastern time. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So I don't know what that is for like other time zones. What the fuck was that? I mean, what the fuck was that? Trying to turn my ambient light off. Fucking confusing me. Oh man, that guy was fucking hurt. Really? The ring's right there and you go right to me. What a bitch. You're Eastern too? Hell yeah. Oh god. Ah! Bro, this game just doesn't fucking work, I tell you what. Even on a good thing, it's like this game just doesn't. You know what? I'm gonna stop complaining. Every time I complain, I'm gonna have to do something. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come on, let's get it. Come on, we're here. We're here. Do people with Xbox Game Pass subscription get to try the beta tomorrow? You have to have Ultimate. Yeah, if you've got Ultimate Game Pass, you have the early access. Bitch. Bitch. What the fuck was that? Come on, headshot me. Please. Please. Gosh. Bro, yet that is a... Yeah, I wish they would just do it to like all the Game Pass, but like then again, you know. It is what it is, man. Like, you have Ultimate, you get the game early. That's just it is what it is. You pre-ordered the game, you get the game early. Like, that's just, it is what it is, man. I'm not complaining. Shit. I'm not complaining because I pre-ordered the fucking game. Like, as soon as it was available. That bitch was on pre-order. I'm bringing Chunkin back. Yeah. Them other boys don't know how to act. Yeah. Take it to the cause. Trying to get all the achievements on Reloaded, but the game is so bad. I mean, go for seriously. Go for the seriously achievement. That's all I would say. All the other achievements, I really don't give a fuck about. Yeah, dude. The last game I pre-ordered was Anthem. I appreciate the sentiment. Yeah, Anthem was the last game I pre-ordered. I learned from that one. Oh, I thought that was an enemy. Fuck, the rap shot is just not fast. Dude, Anthem had so much potential, and it flopped so hard. The content wasn't there. The story wasn't there. Some of the gameplay elements just weren't even there. Like, all around, just really bad. Like, the graphics were a lie. Like, what wasn't bad about that game? Yeah. Dude, Anthem could have been the next big thing. It really could have. But they fucked it up, man. They fucked it up hard. They fumbled that shit. Like, that's probably the worst EA fumble I've ever seen. With the amount of hype that was, like, surrounding Destiny at that time, and the amount of open world exploration, and... oh, shit. Just like, just wild, man. I'm dead. Dude, that E3, like, that was back when I was able to download YouTube videos, like, on my phone. Or actually, it was on my tablet. And I had Anthem and the Fallout 4, like, direct. It was like 30 minutes of Fallout 4 gameplay and like all the shit that goes into the game. That was back when I was really into fucking... I don't know how that happened. I think if they do it right, Gears 6 could happen. Dude, we're not talking about Gears 6 right now. Do not bring that game up. Why are we trying so hard? Boys, it's just quick play. Yeah, don't bring that shit up in here. That's a sin, okay? That's a sin to bring up Gears 6. With all this hype surrounding EA, don't even bring that shit up. Imagine how bad this game feels to a new player. Just imagine you're like walking around doing this. Imagine. Yeah, I don't see a Gear 6 happening like anytime soon. I honestly don't. So I don't care what they do with the story. I don't give a fuck. I'm just being honest. Boys, look. I was able to find voltage at the gas station. It finally came back. There was like 3 weeks where I couldn't find Mountain Dew voltage. Yep, I think we see a trilogy for E-Day. At least. At least we see a trilogy for E-Day. We don't see a trilogy for E-Day. They got something else cooking. Like a Gears of War 2 Reloaded. Something like that. Man, these skins are kind of buns. Do you think TC will carry on with the prequels if it goes well enough? I don't know. Like a trilogy prequel? I could see that happening. But I was just saying that if they do, if they did, I would want it in like 12 years from now. Unreal Engine 6 or 7, just like in a whole new engine again. I still have to complete this game on Insane, dude. Still. Do you think my 3050 can play E-Day? Are you talking about a graphics card or some shit? So I have no idea, bro. I don't pay attention to what's in my PC or anything like that. If the game runs, it runs. That's all I'm concerned for. Oh shit, I fucking straight up died right there, boy. Bro, it's crazy to think that it's faster to take cover in this game than E-Day. How did he land that? Bro, is this a modded fucking lobby? How do they both have to snipe?
Oh yeah. Enemy marked.
Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Push him. Get in there, boy. Little teabag. I like it. I like it. Bro, is this shit like low as hell? Damn, I could barely see anything. Still running 3080.
Throwing smoke.
Let's go. Come on, let's get the boom shot. Yep. Come on, he's got snipe up here. Oh, that's my teammate. Have I seen The Punisher? No, I haven't. Do you think we could see a DLC story expansion with Baird and Cole? I would like that. That's a good idea. I like that. You should talk to TC about that. You should be like, at TC, how about a Cole and Baird DLC? Ooh, that rhymed. How about that? I'm here for it. Punisher the Gears player? No. I'm pretty sure he's talking about the TV show. God, I suck.
Frag!
What's going on, Jack Fernley coming into the stream? How we doing? How we doing? Yes, I'm on Reloaded. One of the worst gaming experiences. I'd rather be playing Rocket League right now than to be playing fucking Reloaded or Ultimate 2.0. What's going on, Cartoon? How we doing? Thank you for everyone joining in the stream tonight. Ain't no way. Cartoon, are you... Cartoon, you better have that fucking beta downloaded, brother. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good, TJ. You're gonna be at school when it starts. I will be at work for another 30 minutes when the beta starts, but I'll be home at like 4. Then I'll be able to go live at like 4:30. So have that marked on your calendar, boys. 4:30. That was gross. That was absolutely gross.
Oh yeah.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Okay, you're dead. I'm so glad wall balancing is pretty much like just a different being, dude. If they would have done this shit again, it'd be like over. Yeah, it's 3 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what that means for you guys over at the UK, or I think the UK is 5 hours in front of me, or no. I don't know if it's ahead or behind. Oh, it's 3 hours. Shit. Somebody's trying. You're dead, bitch. I was gonna save you. Bye-bye. Oh, it's 8 p.m. for UK. Holy shit. 8 p.m.? That's insane. Bro, where am I getting shot from? Where is this guy? Does what grant access to the beta?
Back in your hole.
Bye-bye.
Nice.
Bye-bye, puta. There's no way. There's no way he predicted that. This game is such dick. Such dick. How's everybody doing? Yeah, 5 hours ahead. Okay. This game is such trash, bro. I'm playing Gears 5. I am playing Gears 5. I know. I know. I know. It's okay. We're here, okay? We're here together. All right. Reloaded is such dog shit, TJ. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. You want to see how many hours I have in Gears 5, bro? You want to see this shit? 3,074 hours. Yeah. Yeah. You just tagged. Crazy. We better have a berserker as a regular enemy. I don't think we'll see a berserker, bro. It just doesn't make sense with the lore. Like, I would love to see a berserker. Like, that would be sick. But I doubt it. I highly doubt it. If anyone would like to join, go ahead and join. I know Cartoon's gonna join. Rom had 3 berserkers when he invaded and killed Will Carmine. How about that? What if they add Ragers? I don't know. I would like to see Ragers, but like at the same time we have Rushers, which are basically Grenadiers that just run at you and pin you to the ground. Yeah, you are that predictable, Cartoon. I know you're coming in here, bud. Those big flying bugs that Mirror rides look sick. They're called Tempest, but somebody told me that they're called something else. Scoria or something like that. They have like a different name. Bro, I'm so happy we get to see Ty again. Oh, it's gonna be a fucking movie. I think it's funny when we don't have a Bravo squad Marcus. Isn't that funny? I'm just playing as regular Marcus, bro. The GOAT. Or Baird. I barely play as Baird ever. Do the Judgment Baird. Scoria, yeah, that's what they're called. Ty's the GOAT. I'm glad they finally brought him back. Dude, when I saw Ty, I wanted to cry. Why? I ain't gonna lie. But when I see Ty, I wanted to buy the game.
Come get some.
This game really is the easiest Gears of War game. For like a veteran? No question. Look how I'm moving. Like, this is disgusting. Like, that was gross. Gross. Hope the campaign has different perspectives from different characters. No. I don't want different perspectives. I want one perspective so I don't have to play the game 4 fucking times. I want to make one singular video from Marcus's perspective about the campaign so I don't have to play through the campaign 4 fucking times. Oh shit, he had his Nashro. Yeah, Ty's death in Gears 2, man. It's just different. I'm getting bodied by a bot, bro. They got the fucking aim, brother. Don't kill me. Okay. Honestly, Gears 5 is better. It is a better game. I will argue with Domes about that all day long. Gears 5 is better than Reloaded. I thought that was a bot.
Perfect.
Oh, you trying to melee me, bro?
This happens when you mess with a Carmine.
Like everyone, what? Oh, god dang it, I can't talk.
Kill something.
Like what I'm seeing from you and Carmine when it comes to the beta footage and wall bouncing, seems you need to play tighter. Gunplay is tuned to center screen instead of barrel aiming.
Enemy
I would prefer barrel aiming. I really would. But it didn't bother me that much. And thank you for the shout out. Dude, playing with Carmine was great. Playing with him, playing with Shadows, playing with Bon. I always love doing collabs like that. Oh shit.
throwing fire. Flame out.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it does feel heavy. The game does feel heavy. Finally, the Gears of War feels like Gears of War again. How about that? This just feels weightless, bro. There is no weight to this game. Oh shit. The only weight there is to this game is the grunts from the character. That's it. Hope they gave Mags and Lucas some character. I think they will be more likable than Kate. Or Dell, at least. Jesus, dude. This game's so easy. I got you. Okay.
Come get.
Yeah, they did. They did Dell and JD dirty, bro. Especially JD. Especially JD. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with that. Like, oh, you guys know the main character that Marcus's son? Yeah, we're gonna make him like extremely unlikable. And in Gears 5, we're just gonna turn his character into a complete dick. Why? Because we don't know how to make a character right. And we're just gonna put down one of the main characters to pick up the other ones. It's the same fucking playbook with the new Halo campaign evolved. Like every chance they have, they fucking down Master Chief. They introduced a brand new character to do what? To down Master Chief whenever possible. That's not Halo. Fuck, I missed him. Oh, this game is just way too fast.
Saw that. Nice.
I'll take that. Come on, stay and play.
What type controller? The regular controller? just a regular ass controller. I used to have a wired controller. I need to get a new one.
Hey, I'm not your fucking target.
Those wired controllers just feel so much more responsive.
Needed this.
Wow. No, I'm using tournament. Yeah, I'm using tournament. Ow. I'm going through the campaigns at least 10 times. Oh, the E-Day campaign?
You are real Gears.
Wonder who that new Carmine is? I don't know his name, but I think I know which one's Carmine. It's the one with the, I think it's the no yield on the shoulder. I think that's Carmine. How am I playing? I'm not playing E-Day. I'm playing Gears 5, bro. Oh, King of the Hill, King of the Hill, King of the Hill, King of the Hill, King of the Hill. Thank you. King of the Hill. I didn't even use my Lancer, bro, and I got top damage. No, this is definitely not E-Day. This is definitely not E-Day. Do we know if Will Carmine is their dad? I have no idea. Daddy Carmine. Oh, you never played 5 multiplayer? Oh, shit. You made a good choice. Actually, I prefer the multiplayer over, like, Horde and the campaign. Believe it or not, the multiplayer is solid. It's just everything else that's just, like... Especially that campaign. That campaign... Don't touch that campaign. Do not touch that campaign. I've actually made 3 or 4 different videos on how I feel about Gears 5's campaign.
Hold your ground. Limit their
Not good.
advance. Understood.
Not good. Uncle Carmine? Oh yeah, Gears 5 is definitely the worst in the series. Why do you think we're not getting Gears 6? Was not perceived very well. Steal my kill. Okay. I thought there was somebody over here. Oh, you killed him. Cartoon's going crazy. The triple. Oh, thought the boom was there.
Over to you. Retribution.
Oh my gosh.
Incoming flash. Let's do it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Move out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time sleeping. Or dude, tomorrow's gonna be such a long day at work.
See you later.
Such a long day.
Grabbing this ammo.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. But I'm ready for it, man. And Nari coming in with a $2 super chat. Let's all have the best day tomorrow. E-Day hype. I gotta heart that. How about that? Oh shit. Did not see you there. Yep, we gotta keep the hype going, man. We gotta do it. It's gonna be a good day. Oh, tomorrow's gonna be such a good day. I'm gonna be streaming all night.
Ready to go.
Don't let them boop boop. Shit. New job on Monday? Oh yeah, buddy. Hopefully you're making more money. You might call out. Bro, I was thinking about it, but it's only an hour after I would get home from work, so I might as well just go to work. You know? I would love to have the hours to call out, but I don't.
Come on, try next time.
If we got $100 tonight, I'd call out tomorrow. By the way, I have no idea why they thought doing Siege Horde on early beta was a good idea and no PvP. Well, it's a smart move to like get everyone introduced into Horde Siege, but at the same time, it's like, bro, we paid for something. We pre-ordered the game specifically to get early access to the PvP, and it's not there.
Hold up, we're not
You know?
yet.
Like, that's not our fault for assuming there was going to be PvP.
That's fine.
That is not our fault. What the fuck was that?
Humanity is a disease.
Yeah, chase me instead of going to the ring, buddy. Smart move. Yes, we have player versus player. Where's Lost 206 when you need him? I don't know what Lost is doing right now. But it's okay. We're here.
Frag out.
Fucking crawl up behind me, bitch. Queen of these nuts.
Frag out.
I think that should have been a kill.
You're dead now.
Fuck, why did you do that? Why did I do that?
Throwing smoke.
Bro, I haven't picked up a single power weapon this whole game.
Throwing smoke.
Ceasefire, asshole. Get back here. Oh, shit.
Okay. Pancaked just subscribe to the channel. Hell yeah. Yeah, we got to give TC their props, man. They're listening. They seem like they know what they're doing right now, man. They're doing all the right things. No battle pass. PvP for the early access after listening to the community.
Too easy. I got somebody.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Good to go.
Like, how could this be fun to watch? Just watch somebody fucking lose their mind on movement.
Tango down.
Enemy mark.
It's definitely hurt.
Ready.
That was kind of nasty, though.
Party.
Take that.
Smoke out. Smoke out. Oh yeah. Five in a row.
How about that? You like that?
Target eliminated.
Damn. I didn't expect him to hold that shot, man. Nah, I don't give a fuck about Reloaded, bro. Bro, if a Corpser could load into the map with emulsion looking like this, could you imagine? That would be sick.
Throwing flashbang.
Why is nobody coming this way? Everybody's going the opposite way on the ring. Bye-bye. Oh, he spotted me. Oh, I heard somebody coming up behind me. Bro, the bosses look really good. They really do. Bro, I'm not playing Michael. I'm playing Gears 5, dude. This is Gears 5. Bro, if this was E-Day's gameplay, I would quit. I would legit throw in the towel. I'd be like, fuck this franchise, bro. I'm moving on. Yeah, like the environmental maps again, like kind of like Wind Flare Reclaimed, or what was it called? Reclaimed Wind Flare. Like environmental maps, like need to come back.
I'm grateful.
When does the E-Day beta officially release? Are you talking about the open beta or the early access? Early access starts 3 p.m. Tomorrow Eastern time and ends at 1 p.m. Monday. And then the open beta is the following week, Thursday, at the same time. Why do people like Control more than King of the Hill? Right. Bringing back medals, bro. Come on. Come on. If E-Day was another Gears 5, it would be doomed as Halo is right now. I don't know what they were doing for Halo Campaign Evolved. I don't know what they were smoking. But that was not the right choice.
Prevent these beasts from taking COG territory.
No, that's not going to PS5, dude. It's an Xbox exclusive. Not going to PS5 ever.
Go, go, go!
Bring it on, motherfuckers!
Hey, don't you talk to me like that.
Throwing smoke! Throwing shock! Get me out!
Oh my god, it's all bots. It's all bots except for one person. That sucks.
Oh yeah! Sorry. Oh yeah.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, Cartoon, you better be ready for tomorrow, brother. Fuck.
Welcome to Delta Squad.
No, PlayStation isn't going like PlayStation isn't getting any more Gears of War games. It's not.
Guess what? You're dead!
If you want to play E-Day, you're gonna have to get an Xbox or a fucking PC.
to put you down.
Same reason I can't play Wolverine or God of War or Last of Us. Super Mario. Can't play Super Mario. Zelda. Fucking bots, bro. I don't ever want to fight bots again. They're crazy.
Want a tango?
30 seconds on the snipe.
Oh, you're dead. You had it.
Yeah, how about that? You like that? Pussy boy. Look at this background. You know you have some folks hating on E-Day. You got haters saying it looks clunky. I don't give a fuck what they say. Fuck them. They haven't waited this long for a fucking Gears game. They don't make content for the game. Fuck them. You want to fucking bitch about E-Day? Don't do it near me. I don't give a fuck.
Sorry about the brain. Too easy.
See ya.
Can you imagine being bad at Gears 5 after all this time? Dreamcast guy said E-Day movement has no weight? What the fuck you mean? Dreamcast guy. Why does that sound familiar? I wasn't there. I missed out on UE, so Reloaded was quite a bit of fun. Well, if I hadn't played UE, like if UE never existed, I would appreciate it Reloaded a lot more. But since I had UE, it's like, dude, this is the same fucking game. Pissed me off, bro. That's a bot.
That all you got?
Oh, I'm straight smacking these kids though. Holy shit. Oh, fucking bots, bro. They'd never stop shooting.
Choke on it.
Can I have this? You've had it before? You're gonna get it anyway because your ping is better than mine.
One less to pollute
Yep, there
our
it is.
world.
Motherfucker.
Enemy spotted. I'll never get tired of that. Don't mess with the Carmine, man.
I'm going to go down. You said E-Day feels like 3. It feels a lot like 3. It's not the same, but it feels the most like 3. But it plays completely different, if that makes sense.
Called experience.
Who the fuck is this Dreamcast guy? Do I have to look up a fucking video?
One
Yeah, it's a breath of fresh air. Oh, nice. Why does the Dreamcast sound so familiar, though?
Nailed it. Flashbang out. That's how it's done.
Hold on. I gotta look at this. I gotta look at this. I'm sweating in here. Gears of War? Oh, this guy? Oh,
Hey there, gamers, Dreamcast Guy here. Today,
this guy's kind of
hey there,
stupid.
gamers, Dreamcast Guy here. Today we're talking about the Gears of War Eat Day beta because they actually launched it a day early. I happen to be online. The people that bought the game day one,
They didn't launch it. It was out for an hour.
they had early access to it last night for a couple of hours, both the Horde Siege mode and the versus multiplayer. So I got some kills, I took down some grubs, I tried out the new game modes, and I got to admit that first impressions, just high level after playing a couple hours of this, I'm tempted to ask for a refund. Now, I'm very much an old school Gears of War fan. I mean, straight up, the reason I bought the Xbox 360 was literally because of Gears of War. It's actually also the reason I bought my first HD TV.
Hold on. I gotta turn this up.
Was because Gears of War just looked so gory fantastic. And not only do these games have great stories,
Bro, you
great
played the game for an hour.
world, great monster design, I think that part of what makes them so different is that heavy physicality, slamming into a wall, doing an active reload, blasting somebody with a Nasher shotgun to get a headshot mid-action roll. There's something very different about Gears that makes it work, but E-Day feels like it's trying to be Call of Duty. Way looser movements, something about just
I haven't seen him take cover one time.
in general, running around and aiming feels downright sloppy. And on top of that, they've completely overhauled the running. Every single part of the movement, the action, the climbing, the
Take
jumping.
cover!
This is straight up feels like
There
it's
you go.
trying to be a Gears of War
Holy
that's
shit.
afraid of being Gears of War. But let's talk about it. Hi, hope you're having a great day. If you could please give this video a like and subscribe.
There's no way you have that many subscribers, bro. With these opinions? No fucking way. What?
If you haven't already. So, consider this just to be some first impressions. Maybe I'll change my mind when the game actually comes out, but I wanted to talk about it as a Gears of War super fan, how I feel
Super fan. Super fan, huh? Not a single one of your popular videos is about Gears of War. Why is that? Why is that? Super fan. Super fan. Oh. Wow. You really suck as a super fan, bro.
after getting some
The
headshots
fuck?
and picking up some super weapons, right? So for this beta, we're going to have access to just a couple PvP versus maps and one Horde mode map. Let's talk about Horde mode first. This is the new completely invented mode called Horde Mode Siege. Now, we've had Horde mode
Horde Siege, buddy.
in a lot of different versions and pretty much every single Gears of War since 2. And honestly, this is a mode that has been very addicted to me. Wave-based multiplayer with increasingly tough beasties coming at you over and over again. And I always like the resource management of it. Trying to fight people off as the locusts get tougher, you do have to gear up, reload, and upgrade. But they've introduced a class.
Yeah, that's really disingenuous to like compare Gears to Call of Duty. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Honestly, this to me is the best part of the beta by far. It is really cool that you pick somebody like an assault, a medic, a support, and then when you go into these maps, by killing stuff, you get experience points that allows you to customize your class and also customize your weapon. Basically having like
Didn't this guy make a video about Reloaded? About PS5 and shit?
Out system.
I'm pretty
you can
sure.
also do weird stuff like unlock bayonets for the shotguns, and it's really fun to see that escalating power. Now, in the couple hours I've played of it, so far there wasn't any of the like barriers and stuff. And some of the other Gears of War, they had it where you could put down like traps or aiming dummies or even like barbed wire and stuff to try and slow stuff down. Now, what's cool about this is that this is not replacing the original Siege mode or the original Horde mode. Instead, this is like an additional thing. So in the other games, there was like this wave-based survive as long as you can, and sometimes that would last literally hours. There was a time where me and my friends sat down and played like literally, I want to say almost 10 hours straight of Horde survival just because we were getting better and better and better at hunkering down and sniping these things.
Bro, Horde in Gears 5 is just easy. It's so easy. Horde in this game isn't easy. It's just not.
This does have the
You have to have a
original
group.
version of Horde mode, and Siege is on top. This is just an additional thing that allows you to play basically quicker versions and harder versions that are very...
No. He's wrong. He's wrong. Horde mode is completely replaced with Horde Siege. What is he going on? What is he talking about?
well-tuned. I think that Siege mode is great. I just want to hope that there's a lot more maps. They said there's one map in the beta, and honestly, it's not fantastic, but they
Bruh. Oh, this guy's on something.
did say there's going to be 3 maps at launch. I hope they're bigger than this, because to say they're tiny, they're smaller than even other multiplayer maps.
What? What is he talking about? What? I have no idea what he's talking about. Horde Siege isn't bigger than multiplayer map. Oh, this guy. I gotta talk to this guy, dude.
That will not be fun very long. I hope they also bring
maybe
back...
I misunderstood what he said. Let's rewind that to make sure that I'm not a fucking stupid fuck.
Great. I just want to hope that there's a lot more maps. They said there's 1 map in the beta, and honestly, it's not fantastic, but they did say there's going to be 3 maps at launch. I hope they're bigger than this, because to say they're tiny, they're smaller than even other multiplayer maps. That will not be fun very long.
That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. How does this guy have over 200,000 subs? He doesn't even understand what Gears of War is. Look at this screenshot right here. That alone is bigger than any of the multiplayer maps in Gears of War 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Judgment, everything. What is he on about?
I hope they also bring back Hivebuster from Gears 5, because boy, did I love that mode. But
okay, I've heard enough. He loves Escape, but he doesn't. It's not computing. Hivebusters wasn't a game mode, it was a fucking DLC. Okay, there's a difference between being a Gears of War fan and just saying you're a Gears of War fan. Okay? Like, come on, bro. What are we talking about?
let's talk about the PvP multiplayer, because
That's all he says about Horde Siege?
This ties in a lot. PvP multiplayer, in my opinion, is what makes Gears of War last so long. And
Okay, dude, I don't know how many times I gotta tell to say this. PvP is the third option for people to play this game. Campaign, Horde, PvP. You know how many people were playing PvP with Gears 5? Like 10%, like 10 to 14% of the player base was still playing PvP. What are we talking about?
also, movement is universal. How you're running around in the siege mode.
Inari coming in with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much. When you saw Ide, were you blinded by its majesty? Majestic? It was majestic. I'm not
is how you're
blinded.
going to be running around in the single player, right? So they have completely changed every single button of it. This is still just an aim and shoot style game, but now, honestly, they've changed. Active reload is one of the things of Gears of War, right? You press reload again, and you reload faster or get like bonus damage to your next couple shots. They've moved it from the top right of the screen down to the middle.
There's a setting. There's a setting. There's a setting. You can change it.
That, to me, I really don't like. I did not mess with the options much because, honestly, I knew I was...
What are we talking about right now, dude? You didn't mess with the options, yet you're complaining about one of the things that TC literally put a tweet out, or a post out, saying, don't fuck up your reload. Gears fan? Bullshit.
It's only going to have like 2 or 3 hours to play, but this looks so weird. Something about the new space of the active reload is very different. But
oh, he's talking about the reload.
Something they did is that in the original games, up until this point, bullets didn't really have travel time. If you were aiming at somebody and you pulled the trigger, it pretty much just teleported the shot to them.
That's not true. In PvP, it is. Not in Horde. Or like campaign, I don't think.
Wasn't actually like any bullet drop or like travel time. They've actually overhauled the physics engine, so now bullets do travel, which is interesting. I did find myself missing shots occasionally because it felt like bullets were moving so much slower. And I don't even know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it is weird to actually see my bullets for the first time, like sailing through the air and sometimes missing a shot I feel like I should have made. But that also brings me to the other aspect of this, which is just how weird the entire field of view looks. This feels so much more zoomed out and honestly just so much more loose in the aiming. And this might be the thing that frustrates me the most.
What?
When you're running around, no longer in original game, going behind cover was A. You'd press A, you'd crouch down, and you'd cover behind something. This is very much the original cover-based chest-high wall shooter. And honestly, it defined the genre. This was the first truly 10 out of 10 cover-based
Yet he's
shooter.
not.
But now,
he's like barely
instead,
ever using cover.
You can crouch, you can climb stuff by pressing A and then Y. You can jump over stuff, which feels really weird to be jumping and climbing. But now, in order to sprint, you just click the stick. And honestly, the running animation looks terrible.
Dude, this guy's a fucking... I don't know what the word is for this. Is he rage baiting? You played the game for an hour. I'm guessing he didn't do boot camp. Like, at all. It just went right into multiplayer. Like, bro, if you've never played a Gears of War game, or if you haven't played a Gears of War game since Gears of War Reloaded launched, yeah, it's gonna feel really weird playing a Gears game that has different mechanics to the game. It's gonna feel weird, but you played the game for an hour. I put in over 16 hours into this game. I can tell you, once you get used to the movement in this game, I did not want to play any other Gears game. That's how good it feels. Don't listen to this motherfucker. I don't know. I don't know who is subscribing to this guy.
It just feels like your guy is always doing this. It feels like they're trying to modernize this in such a strange way.
What?
running animation looks terrible. Just a lot about this stuff just feels like you're
Dude. Of course your dude is doing this. He's got heavy ass armor on. The fuck? This isn't Call of Duty.
guy is always doing this. It feels like they're trying to modernize this in such a strange way. Now, obviously, Gears of War E-Day is a prequel. It takes place before all the other games. E-Day is the very...
What do you want people to do with a heavy-ass weapon when they're trying to run? So, like, they're just going to run like this? No. You move like this because it's easier to fucking move with armor on. What are we talking about?
Famous event that kicked off the entire Gears of War timeline. It's Emergence Day, when the Locusts burst up and killed about 95% of the world's population instantly. So I understand that the characters we love, Dom and everybody, right, Marcus, they're all going to be much more younger, much more action-packed, but I just don't think that making them these, like, goofy, hopping around, spray and pray Call of Duty bros was the right choice. I also...
What?
also think that graphically the map looks good, the weapons look good, the characters look terrible. I don't
Okay, this guy's on something. This guy's on something, dude.
know, something about Marcus and Dom and even a lot of the Locusts, they look kind of messed up. It looks like everybody is supposed to be in their 20s, but still played by like 60-year-old actors. It looks like bad CGI de-aging, which
Bad CGI de-aging. I think he's talking about like how they looked in the direct. Like there's moments where Marcus kind of looks a little weird because it's like it looks like he has like gray facial hair. But like in multiplayer, he looks completely fine. What is this guy talking about?
obviously it's a video game, so that's not how it works, but everything
But let's look at the facial recognition for fucking Call of Duty. What is this guy on about, bro?
about the character models just looks bad. I also just think that in general, this is a game that has a very high skill ceiling. Gears of War, I almost think for better and for worse, part of the problem in Gears of War is that if you become the best at it, you could be an unstoppable juggernaut. Anybody that's played Gears of War knows you'll run into lobbies where one guy is getting 25 kills by himself. Wall bouncing, canceling, doing instant reloads, sniping, packing up power weapons, right? That's kind of the specific joy of Gears of War, though, is that you can just play only Gears and get better and better and better and better. It feels like they're trying to make a game that's more accessible, more...
I wonder why. I wonder why they're trying to make Gears of War accessible. Let's put some thought process into this, right? Gears of War original, right? Defined cover base, basically. Okay? Then we go on to Gears of War 2. The campaign is amazing. Right? Gears of War 3. One of the most complete gaming packages ever. Campaign, arcade, ROM Shadow, multiplayer, Horde, Beast. One of the best gaming experiences ever. And then, Gears of War Judgment basically almost killed the franchise because of how bad it was. Mechanically, the story wasn't that great. The multiplayer was very different and very hard to get into. There was no horde mode. It was survival, but it was just different. And then Ultimate Edition, right? And we see this like from Gears of War 1, right? Let's look at this. Gears of War 1, Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3. Peak. Okay, peak. Judgment. Ultimate Edition. Gears of War 4, Gears 5. Now, if I was a businessman, right, and I had a store that was doing this for the first 10 years, and then all of a sudden, this for the next 10 years, what do you think I would do? What do you think I would do? I'd probably change some things, right? I'd probably look deeper into it and be like, hey, we need to change this. This isn't good for our new products. This isn't good for bringing in new people. Let's change it up. And this is the game. This is one of the most accessible games of Gears of War ever. I think it is the most accessible game. Y'all can fucking complain or whatever and say, oh, the game's too hard. Get better at the game. I can't hop into fucking Counter-Strike right now and dominate the lobby. I can't. I can't hop into a MOBA right now and dominate the lobby. I can't. I don't have the muscle memory. I don't have the connections, the items, the like everything. You just got to get good at the game.
Playable, more killable, so that when you go into these lobbies, you're putting points on the board, even if you're very, very bad at the game. Now, again,
and I think this is really smart. TC has made a horde mode that is way more accessible than any other horde mode we've seen. Way more. Like, I think there's going to be like 100,000 people playing horde mode alone when this game launches. I'm not kidding. I think it's that big. But for the multiplayer, they know that only a small sliver of people actually stick to the multiplayer anymore. And so what they did was improve the movement and the overall like accessibility of the game around veterans. Like, once we all get used to, like, it's going to be a learning process for the first like few weeks. But once we get used to it, this game is going to feel really fucking good to be a veteran. Because you just have the muscle memory, you know the weapon placements, you know the map rotations, like, it's going to feel a lot better. But I don't know what this guy is on about. Like, of course this is the most accessible game. We haven't had a Gears game in 7 years! What?
and these are just impressions after just a couple hours, but I have to say that as a Gears of War fan...
Hi. You want to bed? Love you. Yeah, played 1 hour of the game, then makes a negative review. Like, imagine playing
completely overhauling,
like fucking Counter-Strike for an hour, and then making a bad review about it. Like, what are we talking about?
Aspect of it, adding in slide cancels and all sorts of like...
You can't slide cancel. You can't.
Active reloads mid-sprint. It just feels like they're trying to make a completely different game.
Oh, really? Oh!
Out of the Gears of War we love. And I guess I'm just super heartbroken about that. I think I'm
Go play Reloaded, bro. We won't see you.
Still excited about the story of Gears of War E-Day. I'm just such a lore nerd. I've even read all the Gears of War books and the Gears of War comics, which, as bad as people say they are, I will always say the Gears of War comics and the Gears...
Yes, Walter. Yes. Even if Horde is amazing, like any other multiplayer game, it will ultimately live and die by post-launch content. Absolutely 150 fucking percent.
Gears of War books are genuinely fantastic. I guess I'm in a spot where I'm disappointed.
Wait, did he just say that he's read the books?
Books and the Gears of War comics, which... And I guess I'm just super heartbroken about that. I think I'm still excited about the story of Gears of War E-Day. I'm just such a lore nerd. I've even read all the...
Such a lore nerd. Yet it feels like you know absolutely fucking nothing.
Gears of War books and the Gears of War comics, which, as bad as people say they are, I will always say the Gears of War comics and the Gears of War books are genuinely fantastic. I guess I'm in a spot where I'm disappointed that they're trying to make Gears of War E-Day into Halo or Call of Duty.
What? How does this right here resemble Call of Duty? How is this supposed to resemble Call of Duty at all?
Duty or something like that, instead of making Gears be the best Gears.
Gears was dying. The movement, the gameplay changes had to evolve. Us fans, us veterans have been asking for that for at least 10 years. Evolve the franchise. If we would have seen a Gears 6 right now, with all the things that were implemented in Gears 5, it'd be dead, dude. It'd be completely fucking dead. I don't know what this guy's on, dude.
I don't know, man. Off the cuff thoughts, I'm not thrilled about that. I honestly do not think I'm going to be playing any more of the beta, even just after a couple of hours. Yikes. They are doing a closed beta this week and an open beta next week.
Oh, this guy's
Try it
garbage.
for yourself. It's only on Xbox. It's probably the last Xbox exclusive. You do have to buy the game to play it, or I think it is on Game Pass Ultimate. I bought the game because I bought every single Gears of War since the very start. And I'm already kind of regretting it. But
Wow.
how do you feel about current day Gears of War? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below.
Let's look through the comments. The top fucking comment. Next video, I was wrong. Why Gears of War E-Day is awesome. Oh my god. Of course he hates it. Oh my god. Dude, it's all bad. It's all bad. Oh my god. Dude, they're cooking him. Jesus Christ, bro. He got fucking cooked. All right. Excuse me, like that. Shit, bro. That is crazy. That dude is smoking something, bro. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, let's look at what he said about Reloaded. Let's go to my library here.
Heather,
I know he did a video about Reloaded. I know for a fact he did.
Heather Gamers Stream.
Come on, where's the Reloaded one?
Heather.
How old is Reloaded now? Almost a year.
Hey there, gamers, Streamcast Guy here, and this is Does It Suck?
Why does he look the exact fucking same? Same setup and everything.
The show where we take a deep dive look at a new game and see what's good or bad about it. Now, today we're going to be talking about Gears of War Reloaded, which is a remake.
You know what really fucking, like, really hurts my brain? Is to see somebody put over gameplay, right? And it's just them talking while the gameplay is rolling. It speaks volumes to me as a content creator. It's just fucking lazy. And it is the same fucking shirt.
Of the previous remake, which was called Gears of War Ultimate Edition. It's basically a 4K 60 FPS version of the original Gears of War, but now with all
It doesn't play like Gears of War.
DLC, all the maps, all the character skins, and
Not multiplayer.
on PlayStation. So I decided to buy it on my PlayStation 5. All this gameplay you're seeing here is from PlayStation 5. And I want to talk about how fun it is, how different it feels.
Are we fucking kidding? Are we fucking kidding? I want to talk about how different it feels. Yet, when we have E-Day, it's too different?
And kind of my concerns, because as good as this game is, I think it's actually going to be extremely fun when we get the full game here. This is just the beta. My concern is about the longevity, because
there is no longevity for Reloaded. I saw this coming from a mile away.
As cool as this game is, it's going to die fast. But let me explain. Hi, hope you're having a great day. And if you could, please give this video a like.
You're making me have a great night.
Subscribe if you haven't already. Now, let me be clear. My complaints and criticisms come from a super fan. Gears of War
We just established you're not a super fan, bro.
is by far my favorite Xbox franchise of all time. I've got thousands and thousands of hours of it. I've been playing it since literally it first came out. This is a true story. The first TV I ever bought, the first HD TV I ever purchased, was purely to play Gears of War. Look at this cringy ass photo of it. But
that's Gears of War 3.
This game is very different if you've only played the...
Didn't he literally just say... Didn't he literally just say, I've been there since the beginning?
Later Gears of War games. Like Gears 3, 4, and 5, they started to slow stuff down. If you play this is a remake of Gears of War 1.
What? This man just said they slowed the game down on Gears 4 and Gears 5. What are we talking about? Exactly! The fact that you just said that Gears of War 1 is the fastest game shows you have no idea what you're talking about. Every franchise is my favorite of all time. Bro, does he have any positive comments? That's Gears 3. You're the last person I want to see talk about Gears. What is going on? Jesus.
Which is the fastest in the entire saga. The combats, the
that
kills,
is fucking
the carnage,
wild.
It is just super, super, super quick.
That is a quote right there, bro. We gotta save that quote. Gears of War 1 is the fastest in the franchise. That is one of the worst takes I've ever heard in my entire life. Because it's subjectively wrong. It's objectively wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong all over. That's like saying Gears of War 1 is the easiest Gears of War game for multiplayer. It's not. That's crazy.
Twitch shooter that just happens to have a cover-based system and wall bouncing. But what makes this fun is that there is a meticulous maliciousness about this. And what I mean is that this game is very...
But let's look at the facial animations with the characters in this game.
When you first start playing Gears of War, it does kind of feel like a nasty mess. A lot of people are just ricocheting around and no scope, headshotting everybody with shotguns. But the more you kind of get used to the rhythm, to the vibe, there's actually sort of a language to Gears of War, and especially with Gears 1. So with Reloaded, this is not just the entire campaign we're going to be getting. This beta is multiplayer only. It only had 2 of the maps, but it does have all the weapons. It does have all the characters. I'm kind of curious about how people really adapt to this speed of it, especially if they've only played, well, crappier shooters in the past. But what makes this game so incredibly fun, and what really kind of struck me, is that this runs at 4K 100.
That's what makes the game fun? That's what brings you joy, is 4K. What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking
and
about?
20 FPS. Now, playing this on my Pro, it looks utterly insane. But I do have to say that I'm having a little bit of trouble.
Bro, if you have that many subscribers, right? You got 200,000 subscribers. Every video you upload should be top fucking level. Why does this look so bad?
Adapting to the PlayStation controller.
Bro hates E-Day, but loves Reloaded because it's
I
4K.
predominantly play on my PlayStation, but it definitely.
Oh, I can
my
watch this guy
brain
all
is
day,
now
dude.
So used to the last 19 years using an Xbox controller for a lot of the weapon swapping, for the two-piece, which is what it's called when you like elbow somebody and shotgun them simultaneously. There's a lot of stuff where I'm used to the stagger sticks, and also I'm very used to the clicky Xbox buttons. This requires a lot of shoulder use, not just for aiming and shooting, but this is how you search for your teammates that need to get picked up. Holding this is how you actually rev up your chainsaw. There's a lot of stuff that you kind of have to get used to, this spacing of it. I will adapt, but I did notice a couple times where I straight up died a coward's death because I wasn't quite feeling that natural connection I have already with the Xbox controller. But how does it actually play? Honestly, fantastic.
Fantastic. You got me. Bro. This guy just made an E-Day review about 1 hour of gameplay. 1 hour. Okay? He said that game plays like shit, but this game plays fantastic. What is he smoking? I want some. And yes, it's the B button to rev, not the fucking RB. What is he thinking, Gears 5? Did he even play this game? Dude, I'm starting to think. This guy has other people play the game for him, record the gameplay, and he acts like he's playing the game. He's got such bad takes.
That boosted frame rate, that boosted resolution, I already thought the original Gears of War was so good looking, but it definitely looks even better.
Wow.
Here. Holy heck, just seeing some of those shadows, some of that blood spray getting hit, watching somebody get chainsawed.
But you didn't make the same point about E-Day? What are we on, dude? The blood splatter. Dude, the blood in Reloaded is worse than Gears 5. What are we talking about?
Bone matter shooting all over the place. It looks better than it ever has. But one of the concerns I've seen immediately, even after my first couple hours of playing, is that I have been talking to people in lobbies and stuff. A lot of people are concerned that this is going to be a bloodbath on day one and that the online scene is going to die incredibly quick.
And it was, and it did.
I have played every single Gears of War game at launch and for years afterward. And each of them have had a shorter and shorter online life, meaning that typically...
What did he just say? Hold on. Listen.
Because I have played every single Gears of War game at launch and for years afterward. And each of them have had a shorter and shorter online life.
Let's listen to that again.
Now, I say this because I have played every single Gears of War game at launch and for years afterward. And each of them have had a shorter and shorter online life.
Is he talking about Gears 1, 2, 3, and then beyond? Or is he talking about Gears of War Ultimate Edition and beyond?
meaning that typically the servers would be super, super crammed for years. For Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, there was always people online in every single playlist doing shotguns and sniper matches and explosive matches. But here, you can definitely see that as each of the Gears of War games have gotten less popular, the player bases have shrunk.
Okay, that's correct. He worded it completely fucking wrong.
So with this,
Completely
it's cool
wrong.
that by default, Reloaded does have cross-play and cross-progression. So you can play it on your PS5 and then boot it up on your Xbox.
That is one of the cool things about Reloaded.
Your PC or whatever, right? That's neat. But the problem is the fact that crossplay can be turned off. Now, I'm not saying this is a problem for me, but I'm already seeing a lot of posts.
That's a problem? I don't see that as a problem. Unless the game's dead, which it did die. Like, people didn't want to play against absolute fucking sweats, so they turned it off. I did not think that PlayStation players were going to play with Xbox players like all the time, no matter what, because they were getting stomped.
I'm talking to people in lobbies. A lot of people are concerned that turning off crossplay is very likely going to kill this game faster. But I
It's going to die.
know a lot
It
of
was
people are
going to die
probably not
anyway.
going to want to play against PC lobbies. So there's actually three choices. I want to play only with PlayStation
Okay, so he cares about crossplay and the options, but he didn't care about the options in E-Day.
5
Got it.
people. I want to play with only console
Got
people.
it.
So cross-play but no PC allowed. And I want to allow everybody. Let's just
What are we watching? We're watching some of the worst takes that this super fan has about Gears of War. Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
I know. That's what I just said.
Cascade here.
Where was I at? Fuck. Right here.
It can be turned off. Now, I'm not saying this is a problem for me, but I'm already seeing a lot of posts. I'm talking to people in lobbies. A lot of people are concerned that turning off crossplay is very likely going to kill this game faster. But I know a lot of people are probably not going to want to play against PC lobbies. So there's actually three choices. I want to play only with PlayStation 5 people.
No, not a
I
super
want to
fan
play
at all.
with only console people. So cross-play but no PC allowed. And I want to allow everybody. Let's just have a free-for-all. And I almost think that my concern right now is that even in these early lobbies, there are monsters online. There are people that have only been playing Gears of War day in and day out now for 19 years. They're in these lobbies already just massacring entire teams by themselves. I've seen a guy with a pistol kill 6 people in a row, like pretty much instantly. This game has an extremely high skill ceiling. It may look like just your typical cover-based shooter, but the more you kind of adapt to clinging to walls, bouncing off surfaces, trying to do a big lap around the map to pick up power weapons so you can get the boom shot and make sure that they hear boom, but they don't hear the shot. There is a lot of fun to this game, but my concern is that there are already so many super pros out there that I'm
It's not called super pros. It's just people that play the game. Like a super fan.
slightly concerned that when this comes out, there are going to be people that get online and just get utterly butchered for 100 games in a row, and they just quit. And then they go,
Yeah.
okay, let me turn off crossplay. Each of the Gears of War games has died a shorter and shorter death. In fact, last night, just for fun, I tried to practice. I tried to boot up Gears of War 1 on my Xbox, and it just doesn't work. It just, you can play deathmatch, but it's always people that are just instant headshotting you before you can even respawn practically. And any other mode is just dead. I have a little bit of concerns that this game, I'm going to buy it at launch. I'm going to play it at launch. I want to review it at launch, but I am a bit concerned from a fan standpoint that this game is going to die just as fast as a lot of other Gears games did. It's probably a lot faster. And personally, that does kind of suck. But
Wow. He was actually right about something. Holy shit.
really, I'm curious about the
Wait, I don't think he made a launch version of this? Like Reloaded?
Gamer
He made it for on PS5
Gamers,
Pro.
Dreamcast here, and this is my brutally honest review for Gears
Brutally honest.
of War Reloaded on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Because yes, it's extremely weird to think about, but even as a person that's been playing now Gears of War for 20 years, a series that's so synonymous with Xbox quality, it's now on the PlayStation.
Like, and another thing that I've said this before, like 10 minutes ago, it really bothers me that I have better quality videos than people that have 200,000 fucking subs.
5. But I want to talk about this version of it, the goods and the bads, because honestly, the thing I think the most people are going to
Give me your
have trouble
camera.
acclimating to is honestly how dang fast it is. But let
What did he just say?
this version of it, the goods and the bads, because honestly, the thing I think the most people are going to have trouble acclimating to is honestly how dang fast it is. But
Let's hear that one more time.
about this version of it, the goods and the bads, because honestly, the thing I think the most people are going to have trouble acclimating to is honestly how dang fast it is. But let me break it down. Hi, hope you're having a great day, and if you could please give this video a like and
200,000
subscribe
subs, bro.
if you haven't already. Now, to start with, what is Gears of War Reloaded specifically? So this is technically a remaster of a remake. You see, 10 years ago, there was this special edition called Gears of War Ultimate, where they went back and completely reconstructed, rebuilt the original Gears of War. And that version was already very, very good. They took that and further optimized it, further upgraded it. This entire game runs at 4K, 60 FPS,
Is that all this guy cares about? Is fucking
and in
performance?
multiplayer, it is 120 frames per second. It is insane
Got
to
Anthony
see in
Carmine's
action.
brain.
But let's face it, part of the fun of this is also the fact that when you play it, this also includes every map, every piece of DLC, every skin, every gun, everything just instantly unlocked the second you boot it up. And I gotta say that, honestly, the multiplayer of it, that's perhaps where I have the most fear about it. Let's start by talking about that multiplayer, actually, because this is the thing I enjoyed the most about the original Gears of War. This is what got a lot of people addicted to Gears of War, but it's also the part that I think I'm the most concerned that people just can't handle it. You see, Gears of War is a game that has almost a very separate language. And it's not just because the weapons are so specific.
This
from
guy is
the
bad.
torque bow hitting people with explosive arrows or the Hammer of Dawn calling down a very slow laser from space. Each of the weapons in this, they're not just difficult to use, they're difficult to learn. Now, once you learn them, they're incredibly fun, but I'm almost kind of afraid about the fact that a lot of PlayStation people, this game has a very big learning curve, specifically because of the pace of it. Now, this is 100% true. Every Gears of War game,
Why are we watching Dreamcast? Somebody said earlier that he had a bad take about E-Day. He literally played like an hour of the E-Day beta. And he put out a video about his 1 hour of gameplay, saying that it's terrible. The fucking nerve, dude.
beaten all of them on the hardest difficulty. I found every collectible. The
Oh,
first
I bet he's getting
HDTV
roasted on
I ever
X.
bought actually is because of Gears of War. This is the fastest it's ever been. The original
This is the fastest Gears ever. Gears of War Reloaded.
Gears of War is the fastest one they ever did. Each game, they've tuned the speed a little bit different, making some of them much, much slower, some of them making them in between. This is incredibly fast. Everybody runs quick, reloads quick,
Everybody runs quick? We gotta check the comments, bro.
shoots quick. So this isn't just reaction time. A lot of this game feels like it's about instinct, about figuring out how perfectly to respond to somebody jumping in your face with a shotgun ready to go, right? But I gotta say that this multiplayer still feels incredibly good. You can play it cross-play on or off, but my singular concern about this is even as a person that very much loves the multiplayer, that is having a blast butchering everybody, especially people that definitely
Butchering? I
don't
wouldn't say
know the
it's
buttons yet.
butchering, buddy.
I think that my singular concern is that this is one of those fan bases that is incredibly hardcore, like the most primo dedicated fan base.
Yeah, this
of
is
all
basically like the
Xbox
same
games
video.
has been Gears of War, because This is a game that has basically an infinite skill ceiling. You can take literally the rest of your life learning how to perfectly pixel shoot and wall bounce.
Let's look at the
every
comments.
single weird trick. Playing this online, you are going to run into people
One of the
that
greatest
kill the
game
entire lobby
franchise
and you
ever made.
basically
What's not
never
to
even
like?
get a
Great
shot off.
multiplayer. My friends
Now,
and
personally,
family
I'm
bought
obviously
Xbox
much
just for
better than
use.
the average person. I can kill most people I run into, but I am a bit concerned about the fact
saying
that
the fastest Gears of
all
War.
the people that are trying to learn, it's gonna be a rough time. I almost wish there was some sort of way to like register accounts, like either skill-based matchmaking or some sort of noob bracket, like some sort of way where people with fresh accounts for their first 100 games, they can all fight against each other or something like that. Because honestly, I do think that most players coming into this, you are going to get brutally butchered for 50 games in a row before you even learn.
Bro, that's just crazy. That's fucking crazy work, dude.
Hey there, gamers, Dreamcast guy. Hey there, gamers, Dreamcast guy here. Today we're talking about the Gears of War Eat Day beta.
That, like,
because they
genuinely
actually
pisses me
launched
off.
it.
I love E-Day, dude. To think that this motherfucker out here is a super fan, right? Fucking lying out your damn teeth, brother. Lying out your teeth. I'm gonna see if we can watch one more video about E-Day. Has anyone else given like feedback? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Where is like some opinionated shit, bro? Can't tell me that Dreamcast is the only one. Change your shirt, nerd.
Morning, everybody. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing great because we are only 3 days away from the Gears of War E-Day beta, and man, I'm excited. I've been playing some multiplayer on Reloaded just to get warmed up for it, and
bro, this guy has better quality videos than
fun.
fucking
As you'll see in this
Dreamcast. I hope he doesn't say, I'm a super fan.
footage, I'm not very good at it, but I'm having a lot of fun, and that's what matters. And yeah, the more we see of Gears of War E-Day, the more excited I am. The multiplayer looks great. It looks like a great evolution of Gears gameplay without completely redoing it or anything. Obviously, they're adding sliding. You can climb on top of certain things that you couldn't before. There's gaps in cover that you can crawl under. The point is, they're evolving without changing too much. They're still sticking to the core of Gears. And of course, whether intentional or not, part of the core of Gears is wall bouncing, which the wall bouncing in Gears of War E-Day has been extremely controversial. However, when you actually read the complaints people have about wall bouncing, it genuinely feels like a lot of the people complaining just have never played a Gears game before. Little summary though, for those of you who don't know what wall bouncing is. Basically, it's where you keep pressing the take cover button repeatedly while facing different directions, which allows you to bounce between multiple forms of cover like walls or whatever, which makes you a lot harder to hit. This was not intentional, but it was kept in anyway because a lot of people use it and a lot of people like it. It adds to the...
Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna see if anyone did like a review of the early access that I haven't watched. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Gears of War E-Day.
Oh, that's the one that Mild Crisp fucking reacted to. That was the reveal. Damn it. I hate being so in tune with Gears of War, dude. I just watch every Gears of War video out there and then I fucking don't have anything to react to. Fuck. I watched the Gold Glove. E-Day is the best Gears has ever felt.
Biggest title for Xbox
Thank
this
you,
year.
sir.
It's all
Vexies, this better not be you just playing the game, bro.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vexies, and we are back with another Gears of War E-Day gameplay video. Alright, now this video, I'm actually doing extremely light, little to no editing in this video, and that's simply because I want you guys to actually see how the game plays out, you know, in a raw and edited form. Alright, this will allow you guys to get used to the flow of the maps, you know, see like how the respawn timer feels, you know, feel like the gaps, everything. It's basically meant to be like as if you guys are playing in a way, you know what I mean? So I did want to have a video like this out that's not just too heavily edited and me like, you know, just blowing my entire opinion.
Oh, shit. Damn, bro, there's not a whole lot of opinions out there right now. GameStop? That ain't the official GameStop. I hope not. Guys, we gotta stop with the AI thumbnails.
of over.
We gotta stop with the AI thumbnails, bro. We gotta stop. Oh my god, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. It's ridiculous.
Welcome to my Gears of War E-Day first impression. Now I want to keep this as genuine as possible. All right, I'm not gonna have any cuts, any skips. No, TC did not pay me to say any of this. All right, so I don't want to see none of that in the comment. I don't want to see no swag comparisons, because I know how you get when it come to COD. My bad, swag. You need to watch this video somehow. But bro, let me tell y'all about this game, man. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Yo, this shit is incredible, dog.
Thank you! Thank you! Fucking Avexies, you're a real one. I'm out of here. Dude, the game plays so good.
I'm gonna be real. There are some things in here that I would
not
change,
perfect,
but they're so minuscule, bro. We've had so many games that had like horrible launches, and it took so long to get it right, or to get it to even the point where it's enjoyable. Yep. Bro, this shit right out the package, bro. Oh my god. And this is just a preview, by the way, which is very subject to change. It's fun. I'll be honest. It's extremely fun.
It is fun, dude.
To play a Gears game in a long time. For one, like, you guys could probably even see it in this video. Like, I'm gonna try to keep it highest bitrate 4K quality as much as I can. If you can watch this video 4K, do it. The quality of this fucking...
You have it at 4K? Oh, shit. There we go.
Y'all. Excuse my language. The quality of this game. Oh my god.
Yeah, the quality's there, dude.
Amazing. This is the most immersive Gears that I've seen since like Gears 1. I'm so serious. Gears 1,
I agree with that.
Style, you already know, it's still like that dark, immersive, like, you know, it's like real gritty.
Thank you for the subscription,
this
Mike.
Stuff has a
Appreciate
very
it.
modernized feel of that. Some of the maps are brighter, and you can still feel that. Like when you go into the dark areas, when you play on the map market, you can still feel that grittiness, man. And it's actually insane, bro. We have real, like, you know, the bodies blow up different. It's fire. We're getting away from that cartooniness that like Gears 4 and 5 had.
Yes.
And that already to me is amazing, man. And another thing I saw, which some things I'm not gonna lie, I was so hyped to play the game. and I'm pretty sure you guys can understand this as well. Like, if you just get on here, you're gonna just keep on jumping in multiplayer games one after another. They have Gears 3 style ribbons, and they also have unlocks. Like, I'm talking about like OG Gears 2, Gears 3 style unlocks where you hit a certain rank, or you know you do like some type of, you master some type of medal that you can also show off, by the way. Like, it's the same thing that we liked in Gears 3, right? Like ribbons, there's like gonna be different unlockables you do, like from achievements that you get in the game, you know. So like you get X amount of kills, or you reach this level,
Yes,
you get
sir.
this character or this weapon skin, or you get this amount of headshots, you get this
No,
weapon
people
skin.
aren't gonna spam
Bro,
wall bouncing, bro.
we've
It's
been
much
eating that, man.
harder
Like,
to do.
that's-
He's a
they're
professional
starting
player.
to really give us all the incentives to keep on playing.
It's
the
not
game.
this
And all
easy.
he needs to really do is like add some type of rarity and just make them look good and make them worth playing for. And that even leads to the next thing when it comes to incentives, man. I've wanted more incentives at Gears of War games more than anything, because even like, bro, I hit re-up 60 in Gears 5, and I feel like I basically have nothing to show for it other than the rank being next to my name.
I still don't
This
have
game
re-up
right
60.
here, bro. You reach level 20, you get a fire skin off rip. You get some headshots, you get a fire weapon skin. You could work for the whole set. You get something else that you could show off your banner. You could show off your medals. It's not stuff that is given to you that you got to just buy it and you show it off. And I feel like that's fire, bro. We need incentives, man. We need incentives, and we got them with
Beefcake. Everyone that has played the game early, that is a Gears of War fan, enjoys the game. Except for Livo. I don't know what Livo's doing.
this game. And that's another thing too, bro. Me, you guys know I'm very competitive. If you don't know who I am, this is the first time watching the Gears video. I'm a competitive player. I was #1 in the Gears 5, MVP, back-to-back champion, all that good stuff, right? Gears 5 did not have a rank system for the majority of the game. This game off rip has a rank system. I've been needing a rank system for so long, and in this rank system, there's this new game mode called Conquest. This game mode is fire. I'm not.
I agree with that.
It is
It is really good. It just needs to be longer, like maybe one or two more points longer, or another round.
Exactly the things that I wanted changed in Control, but it's revamped. So for example, like in Gears 5 Control, it had a ring, and you guys know certain parts of the map, the ring was weird, and you could have like certain contest spots that didn't really make sense because you're like at the very edge of the circle, stuff like this. This actually has the ring built into the floor, so it's custom mapped to the area. You know what I mean? Like it's directly fitted for the area, certain maps to hold the hill, and on top of it, it still has a elimination feel to it because the respawns can get long sometimes, and you have to like cap an entire hill all the way down. And if you get wiped and the other team ends up capping it like all the way, and they like they hold it down, then you lose a point. And I think it goes up to 4. This game was fire.
Yeah, it is 4 points.
And this is what it's gonna be like. If I'm not sure if they bring back esports or not. But if this was an esports game mode, this probably be my favorite game mode for sure.
Yep.
Like this to me
Conquest definitely
feels
has
close
that.
to how much I liked Escalation and Gears 4, even though I know Gears 4 like Escalation is very complex and to understand for people, and I do understand that. But this game mode, very easy to grasp the concept of it. You're just capping a ring, and whatever team caps
I
that
think
ring
we will
first
get
wins that segment of
Wingman
the
at
map,
least.
and it just happens at 4 different segments of the map. All right, so it's pretty fire. This game mode could definitely go on a long time, or you can instantly get swept, and I'm down for that either way. It's like, when it comes to ranked, that's how it's gonna play out. Is the better team's gonna win, and that's good to me. Execution, super boring, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Execution is the OG way of Gears of War, right? But it is we can start so it's a little bit outdated when there's no other objectives other than to eliminate the other team because it becomes very campy. You got stealth and stuff like that. This right here goes against it. And I know y'all want to hear about the movement, man. I know it's 5 minutes in already, but those other topics I just talked about, I promise you guys, those are almost more important, if not just as important.
The up
as when it
A
comes
definitely
the
needs to be
base
changed.
game. Dog, the movement in this game is different. I don't want to say it's fast or it's slow. It's different, and it's different to the point where a lot of people's skill is going to reset a lot in this game. Like you're going to have to get used to this game and master this game in order to be good at it. Whoever puts in the most time.
But like, look at
whoever,
this, bro.
of
I
course,
don't like
you
this.
being good at the previous Gears of War game.
That
can help
up A
you.
is
You have,
just
like,
way
motor
too
skills,
fast.
mechanics, all that. But whoever is going to put in the most time to really grind this game out is going to be who's going to be good at it. This game does play out similar. Like it does play out a lot like an older traditional Gears of War game. It still has its cover. It still does have like wall bouncing in a way, but it is not the same. I won't say it's easier. I won't say it's harder. I will just say it's different, and I love it for that. The control scheme is different. Like for example, I play on this control scheme called Modern that I actually sprint with my left stick and has not. Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Would be cool to get a Locust
The way
Siege
that my
mode, dude. I
binds
would
are
love
separated
that.
For this game is the best thing. I've been like, it feels so fire, bro. Like, I honestly thought I was gonna hate this whole spin on left stick things, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I played like a lot of Apex and I played a lot of COD and stuff like that. But it just feels so natural. It feels like so right. And if you do want to play Legacy, right? Let's say you don't want to play that, you can still play. Well, it's called Legacy now. But if you still want to play like the old, like, you know, Gears 5, Gears 4, Gears 1, Gears 2, whatever way.
All right, guys. I'm going to end the stream. I know we got over 60 people here in the stream tonight, but man, I gotta go to bed, dude. I gotta go to bed. I want to say thank you for everyone that's been joining in, everybody that's been watching the videos, liking, subscribing, just being in like everybody else's live streams and videos, and it's been really fucking cool. We're really close to 10K, like super fucking close to 10K. So I think I'm at, let me see here. Double check the fucking thing here. 9,895. We're getting so close. So close, guys. But I'm going to get the fuck out of here. You take it easy. And I will see you tomorrow in the beta. Peace.
Sirens bleed through broken glass, red skies cracking stone. Whispers in the crater dust say you are not alone. Shadows climb from molten earth, claws of ash and teeth. Every heartbeat in this town shakes the ground beneath. Concrete angels torn from steel, family pictures start to peel. Hear the thunder under skin, E-Day comes, the war begins. From the hollow ground they rise, locusts crawling through our lives. Hear the echo of our prayers burning away. Ashes falling in my lungs, every heartbeat sounds like guns on Emergence Day. We fade to gray. Tunnel mouths like open graves, breathing smoke and flame. Names are carved in curbside blood, I still scream your name. Gear tags glint in dying light, bodies dressed in fear. Moments drown in static waves, but your voice is clear. Shattered windows, siren song, streetlight halos flicker gone. Feel the tremor in your veins, E-Day carves its brand in pain. From the hollow ground they rise, locusts crawling through our lives. Hear the echo of our prayers burning away. Ashes falling in my lungs, every heartbeat sounds like guns on Emergence Day. We fade to gray. Under the cobblestone, under the burn, something was waiting to claim us as home. Cracking the surface, the city divides. Heaven is silent while everything dies. Can you hear them scratching the skyline, bleeding the day by dry, roaring from caverns of teeth and of shell, marching in rhythm of rage, mortal wow. Year after year we are buried in flame. Still we remember the sound. Oh, your to